I'm going to share 5 simple health hacks today to help us Gen Xers live longer and healthier lives. Now trust me, they're easy, they're achievable, and they contribute to good health, and I've got the health studies and research to back it up. The 5 easiest health hacks on the planet coming up. Hi, I'm Sherry from This Gen X Life, and it's a great time to be alive, and especially for us Gen Xers who are in or near their 50s. But I also know with our current culture, it's a difficult time to thrive as a healthy 50-something. It can be challenging to practice healthy habits at any age group. We're being tempted on every side with manufactured foods with little nutritional value and poor ingredients. We have modern technology that enables us to sit in a chair most of our waking hours while a robot vacuums our floor and delivery brings our groceries. So although it is a great time to be alive, we have to practice some self-discipline to stay healthy. But these 5 health hacks I have for you today take very little discipline at all. They're an easy starting point. And if you're already on your health journey, maybe there's just one of these that you can add to your routine. Okay, first on the list, drink green tea every day. Now, I love tea, whether it's green or whether it's black tea. I do prefer mine cold or over ice, and I do sweeten mine a little bit with sugar. But however you like it, whether you like it hot, whether you like it cold like I do, you can sweeten it with sugar, you can drink it unsweet, you can use, any alternative sweeteners that you like. Just make sure it's green tea. I love making mine in those 16-ounce mason jars, but I like to maybe do 4 at a time. And I'll just go ahead and put the tea bags into the mason jar. I'll put my sugar, because that's how I like it, put the lids on those and store those up in the cabinet so that I can just grab one every morning. And when I'm ready to make one of them for the day, I don't even use hot water to steep the tea bags. I just use straight filtered water from the tap, and I just pour them in there, give it a good shake, and I'll let it just steep on the counter for a half hour or so. I've even left it overnight before. And then I will put it in the fridge or take it with me if I'm going to work. But there are so many health benefits to green tea. And there's been a lot of research on green tea. And I'm going to link these research studies that I refer to in this video. I'm going to link all of those in the description box below. Now, what are just some of the benefits of green tea? Number 1, green tea contains antioxidants and polyphenols. They prevent cell damage, and living in the world that we live in today, exposed to all the toxins that we're exposed to on a regular basis, it's good to get as many antioxidants in you as possible. It also enables you to break down fats more effectively. It helps with managing blood sugar, and it may help prevent some cancers. And the list goes on, and you can read those research studies that I mentioned below. If you love green tea half as much as I do, then this will be an easy, simple hack to add to your day. Okay, number 2 on the list is eat a savory protein first thing in the morning. Okay, depending on when you have your first meal of the day, some people have it really early, some people wait till lunchtime to have their first meal. Whatever it is, make it some type of savory protein first. Now, I know a lot of us, we like to have, our bagels or oatmeal or our cereals, even smoothies for breakfast in the mornings. I'm not here to say that you can't have what you want to eat for breakfast. But what I am saying is that before you have those sweet or carb heavy items, have a savory protein item first. Now, why do I say this? Why am I telling you to have protein first thing in the morning or whenever your first meal is. Because there are a lot of research studies that show that if you have protein, in your stomach before you consume the carbs, then your blood sugar spike from the carbs is a lot more steady and a lot more, slower. Just eating the carb-heavy foods on an empty stomach on your first meal will cause you to have a blood sugar spike. And in reaction to that, your body, your pancreas, is going to pump out quite a bit of insulin to react to that threat, because it is considered a threat when your blood sugar spikes like that. So your body's going to pump out all that insulin and try to bring that blood sugar back down. Over years of doing this, your body, your cells, they will get resistant to that insulin because it's just being pumped out, to react to the high blood sugar spikes. And when your cells get resistant to your insulin, that's when type 2 diabetes comes on the scene. So, as I was saying, there are studies that show that if you can eat protein first, in that order, eat it first, then later or next eat the carbs, that will slow that blood sugar spike down tremendously. Your body, your stomach will be busy trying to digest that protein, because protein normally takes a little bit more, there's a little more involved with digesting that. So while your body's doing that, it will slow down the absorption of the sugar or the carbs that come after that. Now, what are some good examples of savory proteins to have in the morning? Well, of course, there are eggs. And you can cook those in a lot of different ways to help you not get tired of them. There's also, meat. If you eat meat, there's plenty of those to choose from. Now, bacon and sausage, of course, those are traditional American breakfasts, and they're okay in moderation. But you can eat any meat. There are no rules against having tuna salad for breakfast. I have it all the time. You can have cottage cheese, or any cheese for that matter, is a good savory protein to start with in the morning. Now, if you're a vegan, this might be a little more difficult because most of the protein sources will probably have some carbs in it as well. But just pick something that is high in protein and also high in fiber, like nuts or beans or something like that, to start your morning. And then that just kind of sets you off for a much better day with much better blood sugar control. Now, besides blood sugar control, what are some other benefits to eating that protein first thing in the morning? Well, protein keeps you fuller for longer. I mean, we all know that if you're going to have a couple of eggs versus a bowl of cereal, which one of those is going to stick with you for several hours? And that's true with any protein source. It's like what I was saying earlier. It takes your body a little more work to break that down, so it's not something that just rushes through your digestive system. And when it's keeping you fuller for longer, you might not even want that sweet item. You may feel like you can skip that because you're full from the protein that you've already had. Another benefit is it will help you maintain your muscle mass, which is so important, especially to us Gen Xers in our 50s. We need to maintain as much muscle mass as we can. And protein will definitely help you do that. Just try it. I'm not even saying that you have to give up your favorite breakfast. Just have it after, and let protein be the way that you start your day. Okay, number 3 on the list. Work on your balance by doing tree pose when you brush your teeth. Gen X, we are at the perfect age to start paying attention to our balance. And you're probably not having any balance issues yet. But the tiny little stabilizer muscles that we have that keep us upright while we walk, they help balance us when we're bending over. We have these muscles in our core and in our legs that we don't even really know are being activated because this is how we've lived our entire lives. But when we start losing that muscle mass in our 50s and beyond, those balancing muscles can be affected just as easily as all the rest of them can. So here is my challenge for you, and I promise it's really easy. Most of you brush your teeth twice a day. If you don't brush your teeth at least twice a day, then that's probably the first thing you need to get busy on. I brush my teeth in the morning, I brush my teeth before bed, and when I am brushing my teeth in the morning, I will stand on my left leg. If you can't get your leg all the way up the way I have mine, just put it at your ankle, hold it up in the air. The goal here is to stand on one leg while you're brushing your teeth. At first, you may need to hold on to the counter. I did. But as you keep doing this and your balancing muscles get stronger, because you will feel this, they will get stronger. You'll find that your balance will get so much better and those muscles will get stronger that you won't need to maybe hold on to the counter. But I will stand in tree pose on that one leg for the full 2 minutes that my toothbrush goes in. It's a 2-minute cycle, and by the end of that 2 minutes, you are really feeling the burn in that standing leg. So it's an easy habit. Just put you some Post-it notes on your mirror to remind you to do it. And then, in the evening, I will do the other leg. So every day, I am getting that 2 minutes on each side, and it's so easy. But wait, there is another benefit to doing this besides just improving your balance. There is a study that was done, and I will link that below, on standing in tree pose will increase your bone density in your hip and your pelvis. And especially women, but men too, bone density, those things, osteopenia, osteoporosis, we all know that those start becoming an issue when we start getting into our 50s. So if there's something we can do that doesn't take any extra time out of your day, then standing on one leg while you brush your teeth, that will improve your balance and increase your bone density. That's a total win-win. Okay, number 4, eat 1 handful of nuts every day. Now this one only involves you buying the nuts that you like and literally grabbing a handful of them at any time of the day, whether it's in the morning, whether it's as a snack, whether you put them on your salad at lunch. Totally easy to do. Now, what are the health benefits of eating nuts? There are great heart health benefits, and many of us will start seeing heart disease show up in our 50s, whether it's high blood pressure, high cholesterol, maybe there's heart disease that runs in your family. But nuts, all nuts, are very good for your heart. Studies have also shown that the good fats that are in nuts, they are good for healthy brain function. And have you ever noticed that a walnut looks very similar to a human brain? It's kind of coincidental, huh? So what kind of nuts? Well, they're all healthy. Almonds, walnuts, pistachios, even the legumes, the peanuts and the cashews. And I don't want to not include seeds as well, such as sesame seeds or sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. They are chock full of nutrition as well. That adding a handful of nuts somewhere in your day is a simple thing to do. The only complicated thing maybe would be stopping at 1 handful. Okay, before I get to the last one on my list, I just wanted to ask a favor of you. If you like this video, and if you like these types of videos, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. It's totally free and easy and simple, just like the hacks in this video. Okay, last one on the list, number 5, easy, simple hack. Drink water as soon as you get out of bed in the morning. Now wait, don't tune out. Now, if you're not already doing this, I want to explain to you why this is such a good thing to incorporate every day in your life. We wake up and we've been asleep all night. We are mildly dehydrated. A lot of us stay in probably a mild state of dehydration anyway. I know for me, I like a lot of different beverages, but water is not one of them. I have to make myself drink water. I would rather have coffee or tea, or if I will tell myself that before I can have my coffee, I have to drink this 16-ounce bottle of water first. That's just a rule that I impose upon myself. And ever since I started incorporating that every day, I found that I have hardly any headaches at all. I thought they were stress headaches, but they were probably headaches related to being mildly dehydrated. So if I get this water in first thing of the day, it's a huge accomplishment that I've already done, and now it's a habit, so it doesn't feel like a chore anymore. Now, besides rehydrating us, it also jumpstarts our metabolism for the day. It flushes out our system, and it's like a little energy boost for your body first thing in the morning. All right, that's it. I told you they would be easy. Most of these you can start today. Maybe you need to buy a few ingredients. You could, do grocery delivery to get those brought to you if you like. If you just do one of these, you're going to improve your health right from the start. Now, some of you out there are practicing such healthy lifestyles that I know you could teach me a thing or two about health hacks. But for the majority of us, it's small steps. It's a work in progress. It's just making good habits, finding a way to squeeze them in to where it's not too much of a hindrance to get them done. And yes, there is so much more that we can be doing, and it's an easy start, and it gets us motivated to do more. So I do hope that this motivates you a little bit to get started. I would love to hear from you in the comments if there's any of these 5 tips that maybe you're going to try. And I hope you have a great week ahead, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.